Everyone thinks a higher credit limit means more financial freedom. They're wrong. The psychological effect of anchoring plays a subtle yet powerful role in how individuals perceive and use their credit. It's not just about the number itself, but what that number unconsciously represents. When a credit card company assigns a limit, say £10,000, that figure becomes an anchor in the cardholder's mind, influencing their subsequent spending decisions. This isn't a new phenomenon. In the 1970s, pioneering psychologists Amos Tversky and Daniel Kahneman extensively documented anchoring and adjustment heuristics. They found that people tend to rely heavily on the first piece of information offered, the anchor, when making decisions, even if that information is arbitrary. The initial credit limit is precisely this anchor. Consider the scenario. A person with a £500 credit limit might view a £300 purchase as a significant portion of their available credit, perhaps 60%. But for someone with a £10,000 limit, that same £300 might feel almost negligible, representing merely 3% of their capacity. The absolute amount of the purchase hasn't changed, but its perceived weight has shifted dramatically. This anchoring effect can encourage a higher propensity to spend. A large limit can create an illusion of wealth or greater financial capacity than truly exists, making individuals more comfortable with larger purchases or carrying higher balances. The available credit figure becomes a mental benchmark, often implicitly guiding spending up towards that limit rather than away from it. The industry understands this. Issuing a generous initial credit limit isn't just a sign of trust, it's a strategic move. A higher anchor can lead to higher average balances, which translates into more interest earned for the lender. It's a subtle nudge in consumer behavior engineered into the very structure of the product. Moreover, the phenomenon extends beyond just initial limits. Credit limit increases, often offered proactively by lenders, also serve as new anchors. Each increase recalibrates a cardholder's mental benchmark, potentially leading to a gradual expansion of their perceived normal spending and debt levels over time. Understanding this psychological mechanism isn't about blaming individuals, but rather illuminating how deeply ingrained biases can influence financial decisions. The anchor of a credit limit subtly shapes our financial landscape, often without us ever truly noticing its quiet, persistent influence. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology and history behind our financial systems. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.